Hello, my name is Camila Joka.
And my name is Sebastian Galleguillos.
We are two graduate students in the ICJ 770 capstone class.
Our project consists of global best practice recommendations from Latin America.
Based on our research in Latin America, we will submit 3 policy recommendations to Thailand. Some of the sources we used were Google Scholar, John Jay Databases, Redalyc, Cielo, and Google. We researched in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. This is an overview of our 15 best practices from Latin America, and we will talk about each one separately. First best practice. This is one of the most important practices that we found. It is used in Guatemala and it's also proposed in Brazil. Its objective is to prevent HIV, STDs, and pregnancy. This is a non-expensive practice that demands training and social media promotion. Second practice is the creation of hotlines to report sexual assaults. This practice is available in Costa Rica. Hotlines avoid physical interactions in a busy police station and keep the victim's privacy intact. This practice values the family honor and increases report rates. It requires training and proper communication channels. Third practice involves the implementation of a recording system to exchange information. It is being used in Colombia. This practice helps the exchange of sexual crime data between criminal justice agencies and other actors. It also requires training and investment in communications technology. Fourth practice is allowing police bodies to dictate precautionary measures. This practice is being used in Brazil and comes from Maria de Peña law. This law allows police officers to take precautionary measures before a case goes in front of a judge based on the severity of the case. It requires modifications to the criminal justice system, training, and a strong collaboration between criminal justice actors. Fifth practice involves mandatory gender training. It is being used in Argentina as part of law number 27499. This law requires all police workers to receive mandatory training on gender issues that can help improve responses to sexual assaults. Sixth practice is women's police stations and specialized units. They are present in many Latin American countries, including Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Costa Rica, and Ecuador. The first women's police station opened in Brazil in 1985 and now counts approximately 400 women police stations. These stations help raise awareness of the violence against women. The picture on your right shows the police station in Argentina staffed by all women. Seventh practice is Centro de Emergencia Mujer. These multi-service centers are available in Peru and offer free psychological, medical, and social services. They are collaborative efforts and often refer victims to other community services. Many of the centers are located within police stations. Eighth practice is the Convention de Belém do Pará. It was adopted in 1994 in Brazil and it was signed by multiple Latin American countries including Chile, Costa Rica, Peru, and Nicaragua. It recognized that violence against women is a violation of human rights and the equality between men and women is present. Ninth practice is telephone lines offering assistance when dealing with family violence, sexual abuse, or school violence. Anar Foundation is an example of this practice. Its program, Anar Telephone Lines, helps children in need of psychological counseling, legal, and social support for free. Anar Foundation has been recognized by UNICEF and the UN Committee on the Rights of Children. 10th practice are phone applications. This practice is being used in a number of Latin American countries such as Chile, Peru, Argentina, and Mexico. Applications such as Botón de Pánico, No Una Más, We Help, No Estoy Sola are free applications that send notifications with the victim's location in cases of emergency. 11th practice is the creation of sex offender registration laws. Sex offender registration laws are present in Jamaica, Chile, Argentina, and the Bahamas. This law requires people convicted of sex offenses to register as sex offenders. Sex offender registry stores the DNA of the offender that can help solve cases or deter future sex offending. 12th practice is a law called Act 5777. This law is present in Paraguay. It protects women against gender-based violence and criminalizes gender-based killings. Survivors can receive free legal assistance, access to shelters, and skills training. The 13th practice involves spatial analysis and hotspots. This was a research conducted in Brazil that studies violence injury hotspots in familial and unfamilial settings. Data for the research came from the Forensic Institute of Campina Grande from previously reported crime. A mapping software called ArcGIS was used to build the map, as you can see in the picture on your right. The red areas are areas where crime rates are higher. 14th practice is a plan that brings attention and prevention to the violence against women called Planovi. It is used in Costa Rica and it was first initiated in 1995. Planovi suggested the implementation of municipal women's offices to provide guidance and support to women on domestic violence and their rights. This plan helped create Law 7586, 8589, and reforms to the law against sexual harassment. 15th practice is a non-governmental organization called International Justice Mission that serves children in zones of high violence. It is located in Guatemala. International Justice Mission receives its cases through the police, social services, churches, and other sources. Through its work, the International Justice Mission helped in creating a new sex crimes unit.
The first recommendation that we made is the promotion of reporting sexual assaults within 72 hours. We are convinced that this practice can be implemented by the Public Affairs Division of the Royal Thai Police through online videos and with informative posters within police stations. The second recommendation aims to implement hotlines to report sexual assaults. These hotlines should be available 24 hours, 7 days per week. We think that the implementation of this practice should not be difficult for the Thai Royal Police, considering that they have a vast experience using and promoting other types of hotlines, such as the car theft hotline. Finally, we recommend the implementation of sex offender laws to create a special registry for this kind of offenses. We strongly believe that using the successful system in different parts of the world will help to reduce data, but also take better decisions for both police bodies and citizens. Conclusion. Over this presentation, we presented a set of 15 best practices that we find adaptable to Thailand. We did our best effort trying to consider important social values within Thailand culture, confidentiality, family honor, and victim blame culture, which is a problem present in different parts of the world. We strongly believe that these practices will improve the police responses and the Thailand criminal justice system overall. If you have further any question, you can contact us to our John J emails, Camela and Sebastian.
Thank you guys for listening.